There is a very critical dynamic to understand regarding male-female relationships that will help you maintain and create and maintain a healthy, happy relationship with a high-quality woman. But if you don't understand this dynamic, if you don't even know this dynamic exists, it's going to be very, very difficult to create and maintain a high-quality relationship with a high-quality woman. So what is this dynamic? It rests on a misunderstanding between conditional love and unconditional love. The only time you ever experienced unconditional love was from your mom when you were a baby and when you were growing up. Because we are all programmed genetically to do everything we can to make sure our kids survive. It is a genetically programmed thing. So when you're a baby, you received a lot of this wonderful feminine love and affection unconditionally from your mom. But it didn't always come the same way. It didn't always come in the same strength. In fact, this is the origin story of all social anxiety for both men and women. You're a little baby and you cry out, something's wrong. Sometimes mom comes, she's happy, she's loving, she's affectionate. Oh baby, it's okay, mommy's here. But sometimes she comes and she's angry. God damn it, I gotta get up and work in 2 hours. Please be quiet. Sometimes it doesn't come. So this pattern repeats over and over and over. We express ourselves, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's nothing. So as adults, we express ourselves or we think about expressing ourselves, and there's this anxiety of what's going to happen. But sometimes we get that unconditional love. And if you're a man and you see a woman out in the wild in a bar or a club or something, that reminds you of that feminine love and affection that you got sometimes when you were a little baby. And so you make the assumption, the false assumption, that it is even possible for her to give you that unconditional love and affection. Now, because this was programmed into your mom to take care of you, you misunderstood that as being about you. They've done a lot of experiments with kids. And as young as 6 months old, we have these cause-effect generators in our brain. We see two things in our environment and we assume they are causally connected. So of the wonderful times where you felt unconditional love and affection from your mom, you expressed yourself and the love came. You expressed yourself and the love came. So as a 6 months old baby, you probably didn't think, that was probably some genetic programming. You assumed it was about you. Me, love, me, love, me, love. And so you create this fantasy, or your subconscious creates this fantasy, that it is possible for a woman as an adult to love you unconditionally simply because of who you are. And this is what most men are searching for in a woman. They seek that magical unicorn woman that is going to unconditionally love them for who they are, because that's what you sometimes got as a child, but not all the time. There's an interesting Kevin Smith movie called Chasing Amy. And the premise of the movie is everybody has their heart broken when they're very young. And then for the rest of their lives, they are unconsciously trying to find someone that reminds them of the same person that broke their heart. And the main character, his heart was broken by a girl named Amy. So he metaphorically is chasing Amy his entire life. That's kind of what most men are doing. We have this sometimes unconditional love experience because of what we think is because of who we are, but we didn't get it a lot of times, so we're trying to fill that hole by finding someone in the adult world. This is even expressed in the Old Testament, in the book of Genesis. A man grows up, he leaves his family, and he clings to his wife. We're seeking that unconditional love, and we find it in a woman. But in the old days, because of the way societies were organized or how they evolved, once you got with a woman, you stayed with her your whole life. It was only recently that people started having multiple sex partners, multiple relationship partners. This is a very new thing in human history. So in modern life, if you misunderstand that any woman is capable of giving you unconditional love for who you are, it might last for a little bit, and you might mistakenly assume it's because of who you are, but as soon as she finds somebody better, then she's going to go with somebody better and leave you, and you will be devastated. But you'll only be devastated if you assume mistakenly that she's with you because of who you are, that it's possible to get unconditional love from her because of who you are. This is impossible. The only other person in the world that can give you unconditional love is your mom. And it's not because of who you are, it's because of the genetic relationship between how humans evolved. So a better, more appropriate idea to understand is that any love and affection a woman can have for you in your adult world is going to be conditional. It is always going to be conditional. And what's it conditional on? It's conditional on your behavior and your communication. It's based on your masculine frame and your masculine energy and your pursuit of your ambition. This is the hardest pill to swallow for most men, that any woman's love for you, any affection a woman shows for you will always be conditional on your behavior. This is why so many men get destroyed emotionally when they get dumped. They think it's automatic. They think it's on autopilot. They think, I finally found someone who loves me for who I am. But then they break up with him and he feels devastated. What? Something's wrong with me? It's just like being left alone when you're a kid by your mom. It's very, very emotionally devastating. But to protect from this, just accept, as hard as it is, that any love or affection a woman can have for you will always be conditional. Conditional on your behavior, conditional on your language, conditional on your masculine energy and frame, and conditional on your relentless pursuit of your ambition. Think of it like a garden. If you want to grow a garden, you have to cultivate the garden. You have to prepare the soil. You have to plant the seeds. You have to be patient and wait for the flowers to grow. You have to prune the flowers. You have to protect the garden from weeds coming in. Think of a woman as the same way. Her love and affection for you is a response to your behavior. You have to prepare the soil. You have to plant the seeds. You have to wait for the flowers to grow. You have to protect the flowers from weeds coming in there. And you do this by maintaining your masculine frame, by maintaining your masculine energy, by continuous pursuit of your ambition. Think of it this way. As you're pursuing your ambition with as much focus and determination and courage as you can, you will attract quality people into your life. If you stop pursuing your ambition, the people will disappear. If you pursue your ambition, they'll come into your life. If you stop pursuing your ambition, they will disappear. So it's your job as a human. It's your job as a man to pursue your ambition, attract quality people, and sort through these people for one high-quality woman that is qualified to follow you and maintain this forward momentum, and that will maintain her love and affection for you. This also gives you a massive sense of power. If you understand this dynamic, it will give you a massive sense of agency. If you're operating from the frame that you can get unconditional love from a woman just because of who you are, that takes away your agency because she has all the power to give it to you or not give it to you, like when you were a kid. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you didn't. But if you accept the fact that her love and affection for you is a response to your behavior, that gives you much more agency, much more power, much more control. So you can create the love you want in a woman by your behavior. You have all the control. You have all the power. So how do you do that? Maintain your masculine energy. Maintain your masculine frame. Maintain a relentless pursuit of your ambition. Pursue your ambition, collect people along the way, choose one lady to stay with you, and you will have full control over her feelings and affection towards you so long as you keep going towards your ambition. That is your mission in life. That is your purpose in life as a man, to build as much masculine energy as you can, to build as strong a masculine frame as you can, to pursue the biggest ambition you can with as much relentless focus and determination as you can, and attract the best woman that you can to help you get there. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd like to learn more, check out the links below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.